Hello everyone, in this video we are going to talk about the rectangular coordinate system. But before we dive into its foundations and I show you an example later on, I want to talk about something called paired data. So what exactly is paired data? Remember in the last couple videos when we talked about line graphs and there were those dots representing specific amounts for a year going from left to right, followed by a quantity, amount, or percentage that was going up and down. Each of the dots on that graph represented a particular year paired with a particular number or percent. That's an example of paired data. We write each pair inside parentheses. So some examples from that double line graph from earlier with the men and women over age 65 that were still working. An example would be the year 1960 followed by 10.3. I think another example from that was the year 2000 followed by 10.0. These are just two examples from that video last time. We write each pair inside parentheses with a comma separating those two values. To be consistent, we will always list the item on the horizontal axis first, so the one that runs from left to right. And that was the years, so these parts. And then we will list the number that was represented vertically, whether it was the percent of men and women that were still working, or in the first line graph, it was cars that were sold, or cars that were registered. That number we will list second. That was on the vertical axis, the one that goes up and down. So this shows paired data. Remember, horizontal, and then vertical. One other way to remember would be that alphabetically, H comes before V in the alphabet. So horizontal distance first, followed by vertical distance. So let's take a look at what the rectangular coordinate system can look like. Here I have plotted 2 points. One of them says 4, 6. The other one says 6, 4. So this is two examples of plots pointed on a grid. Now notice that these 2 points here have the same numbers. They are not the same in terms of their location or address, if we want to use it like that. The location of these points is called an ordered pair. Ordered pair. And they are called an ordered pair because the order within the pair is important. Remember that we will move along the horizontal axis first, followed by the vertical axis second. We'll expand on this in another video, but remember, we will always start at 0. We'll move to the left or the right first, and then we'll go up or down second, and we'll go over more foundations in the next video. This takes care of paired data and ordered pairs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.